Hi everyone, my name is Mursi. Welcome to my channel. I'm super excited for you to be here, and wow, I haven't said that in a long time now. But I am really happy to be doing this because a lot of people have been requesting this, and I know I've been super busy, so I haven't made any recent videos except my vlogs, which haven't been doing well, guys. So I'm gonna try to stick with what you guys are interested, which is step 1 material, and also about how like my rotations are, and like more I guess I'm gonna do more like talks about like just the rotation itself instead of like vlogging it, I guess. So yeah, thank you for coming. If you aren't following me on Instagram, please do so. It's called Mursi Medical. Just to start off, I would like to say that I'm learning as I go, and I'm sharing what I've learned, whether I've done it correctly or what I wish I hadn't done and wish I had done. I'm sharing those kind of material with you guys. I'm not some form of expert, so everything I say, everything anyone says, you always want to take with a grain of salt, because not everyone studies the same way. I've said this in my other videos. I want to reiterate that because it's so important. Our ultimate goal, I'm sure, is to be able to take care of a patient. Like, that's why studying is not supposed to be a chore. It's supposed to be really something that you want to do so that you can be that great doctor, that awesome doctor. At least that's me personally, and I'm sure like it's all of you guys. So let's get started and figure out the schedule, tackle that step 1, and go on to the next level, which is amazing. Thank you guys once again. Let's get started.
You look good today, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god, you're awesome. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god, you're awesome. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god, you're awesome. Oh my god. Yeah.
Hey guys, so here is the 6-month schedule to prep for USMLE Step 1 exam. You can pause the video and take screenshots of each month. I explained the schedule more in the video. Just to briefly summarize, I have all the first 8 topics on here, giving most of the subjects 2 weeks, some less than 2 weeks, and cardio actually has an additional week at the end. Each day consists of the same layout. I basically read up until 12 noon. Then I stopped reading and I did questions. Once I did the questions, I looked at the explanations, took my notes, and then later in the evening, I reviewed the day's material, including my notes. I did not include the NBME practice exams. If you are thinking about doing those, do insert them, and after doing them, you want to pick out the subjects that you're weakest in and insert those at the 6th month or the last month where there's a lot of review days. Those are meant to be for your weakest subjects. I really hope that this helped. Please let me know if you guys have any questions. Please keep on watching so you can get a better understanding of the schedule. Okay, so the way I organize the schedule is by a subtopic. So for example, in cardiology, we have the embryology and the anatomy, and then we have the physiology, the pathology, and the pharmacology. What I thought would be most efficient is what I actually did while I was studying as well, is I broke down the first aid into these sections, and then I read through. I also added another source, a more detailed source, so I went back and forth with Pathoma Goyan's book, the Review Pathology book, to Firecracker. After you've gone through the pages of first aid, the dedicated pages, for example with cardio, you did embryology and anatomy for the day, you read through slowly and you added another source with it to get the details, and then you're going to do a set of questions, whether you start off with 10, 15, whatever, and then build yourself to your 40 block questions. So do your set of questions and slowly go through each answer choice, especially if you got it wrong. Go through the answer choices and acknowledge the concepts that are being explained to you and understand them. So really going slow with it is really important. So as you're going through the questions, you want to write it down somewhere. I think, me personally, I like writing down my concepts. Like, I like it being explained in a notebook that I can go back to. You can actually even switch over to what I'm doing now with my UWorld for step 2, is I'm going on Microsoft Word and kind of writing out the concepts there, and then eventually once I'm done with all that, I'm gonna print it out. But That's another whole subject, which I could talk about in another video. If you guys are interested, comment down below. So at the end of the day, you're going to review everything that you did that day. The pathology section, as you can see in the schedule, I have like pathology for 4 days because pathology is so important. Physio and path are so important. You'll get so many questions, so do not go fast with that one. Now remember, this is all going to be a long process. So you can either do all of the first day for that section, path for that day, and then the remainder days just like review it or do questions, or you can split them, if that makes sense. I also placed like a dedicated review day. So again, you should be reviewing every day the material that you've done that day. And the day that it says like review or catch up day, if like maybe you didn't have enough time to do one of the sections, complete the one of the sections, this is the time for you to catch up. Or you're reviewing everything that you've done throughout those 2 weeks, or that 1 week that was dedicated for that subject. And then you have a day off. So I put in Saturdays as the day off. You can obviously select the days that you want to have off, and you definitely need this day off. So don't go crazy and say, no, I can't have a day off. I really need to study. No, you need to take a break. Trust me, I burnt out towards the end and it was so bad. And also another thing with this, like I didn't even consider Christmas time, because you might be seeing this like at a much later time, or you might not be celebrating Christmas, whatever it is. I didn't consider that time, so you can insert it in yourself. And if you can see at the end, the 6th month, I have a lot of like review days, and depending on like how your schedule is, that might not be it might not be as much, because maybe you had to take a week off or whatever, or a weekend off, so you have to adjust it accordingly to your plan and your lifestyle or whatever. You might require less time per subject, okay? This is just a tentative schedule that I think it would be beneficial to kind of start off with. I really hope that was helpful. Oh my god. I'm like talking so much. Okay. So really quick, to just summarize everything, the more questions you do, the better it is. Do not go a day without doing questions. Questions are so important, because whenever you miss the questions, it's going to piss you off, get you to remember more, or you see that, oh shoot, I really know my shit. You're going to feel good, or you're going to feel bad. It's fun. I feel bad a lot of times, so, and you're not going to be the only one. Trust me, you're not the only one. So just do questions every single day. I think I said everything I wanted. I got interrupted so many times throughout this videoing by getting calls. I'm doing my video on my iPhone right now. So hopefully I made sense, and hopefully this video comes together very well. And I really hope that it helped. Guys, let me know if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns. If maybe I didn't say anything clearly, please let me know so I can clarify. I really hope you an amazing journey throughout this. I know it's really hard. Trust me, I was dreading studying for step 1 for the longest time, and finally it came around. It felt like a nightmare. It really did. And I could not wait for my nightmare to be over, because it was such a drag. Like every day waking up really early, and then all day studying, and then, you know, going back to sleep, waking up, doing the same thing. It gets really repetitive, and it feels really overwhelming, especially when you don't know if you had a productive day or you didn't have a productive day and you just feel like shit. It's okay. We all go through that. All you gotta do is just take a deep breath and keep going, because once this is done, you're gonna feel amazing. You are, and you just need to pass this. Well, don't just pass it, do well on it, and then you get to the next step, which is the clinical setting, and you will love it. You will love it. So I know I do, and I know now through studying for step 1 how to study for step 2. It's crunch time. You got it, and I really believe in all of us. I think that when you're dedicated, you will overcome, for sure. So I wish you guys the best. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Make sure you follow me on my Instagram account and my Snapchat if you're interested, and definitely hit the subscribe button and the like button, and make sure to share my videos. And once again, thank you so much. I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.